Hi everybody, I'm Grant Jarcola from Vibrant G. I'm here with two young comedians. Fellas, introduce yourselves, please.
Hi, I'm Sam Goldman, and I've been doing comedy for almost 6 months. I'm going to go pass it over to my friend Luke.
I'm Luke. I've been doing Luke West. I've been doing comedy for 5 months more seriously.
Yep, you heard that. Luke West, even though he's on my east side, and I'm blessed to have him. And Sam Gold Miner, Gold Digger, Goldman is here on my left. Alright boys, to get things started, who are some inspirations? I'll start with you, Sam.
Some of my inspirations are like Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, and John Mulaney, and Trevor Noah.
Oh, nice.
Do you want me to take it from you?
Okay, you can take it.
Okay, no, in the future I'll just let you keep it. My inspiration is probably Anthony Jeselnik. I really like his stuff. There's a guy from Australia, Aaron Chen. But honestly, a lot of my inspiration just comes from my head. I actually don't watch too much comedy, but I'm trying to watch a lot more.
Think. Alright, the next question I'm going to ask you two is, what was your first ever comedy show like? Sam?
My first comedy show was an open mic at Comedy Lab, and I remember I had no idea how to actually do comedy. I remember I was holding a paper and just trying to do useless political commentary, and I don't think it was my best set, but I was just talking out fast, and I got laughs, and it was after that moment I was like, I think I can do this.
My boy, I'm glad. What about you?
My first comedy experience was actually, so I did a fantasy football league and I lost, and the punishment was doing stand-up. But I'd wanted to do it for a while, but I had a lot of friends tell me that I should try it. So I did it as a punishment. Then I was on stage with my book and everything, but I did have a good time. I brought out quite a few friends, so it was a really actually exciting open mic because there was a full audience. So yeah, there was 20 comics, full audience, so it was a good time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was an excellent time. Alright, the next question I'm going to ask you, Sam, because you went to the Richmond Hill Center with me for a couple of years, and you're going to be returning too. What's the inspiration behind coming to the Richmond Hill Center?
Inspiration's I need some money because comedy can't really pay the bills, and it's just kind of a fun job. You get to see all sorts of performances and stuff, and you get to deal with interesting people
like Sam and me. I mean, Luke and me. And Luke, I'm gonna ask you a specific question. Who are some of your favorite comedians?
So I think Anthony Jeselnik, went over that. Nate Bargatze. I don't even know if I'm getting their names right. Shane Gillis is pretty funny. I'm trying to branch out into more. Oh, Ralph Barbosa. I don't know if that's his last name. I'm gonna get all these names wrong, but those are some of my favorites for sure.
I thought you were gonna say Ralph Wiggum from The Simpsons.
No.
Yeah, I'm in danger. Have you two performed together?
Yes, we have. Actually, at our showcase show that we did a comedy class together back in January. As part of the showcase show, we got to do a book show, so we all performed together, and it was really fun. It was a packed room.
Oh wow! Who did more of the jokes, you or you?
So we all kind of did our own sets. We weren't performing on stage together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we both got 5 minutes. Yeah, I think we all got 5 minutes.
5 minutes in the penalty box for both of you. Now, outside of comedy, what are you known for? I'll start with you.
Known for my sense of humor, for sure. I think it was always I've always liked bringing people together. And I host Jeopardy nights and Wheel of Fortune nights with some friends and Family Feud.
Oh.
So I like engaging in community and laughter with people. I think that's some of my favorite things. And I've had a couple podcasts in my life as well.
Oh yes, that's what you told me off camera.
Yeah.
We got a new Jeopardy host coming in the future. And what about you?
So So I'm kind of known for like kind of like being really bad at picking up girls and like interested in hiking and being a Man U fan. That's pretty much my life outside of comedy.
Yep. Those Man U guys cannot figure what's wrong with their team. Okay. Who are some of your do you like watching cartoons with comedy, or do you like watching, more live action comedy?
I'm more of like a live action guy for sure. I think like some of the charm that I find now is going back and like watching Disney movies that we grew up on, and like realizing how funny those are for adults. I think that's like something that I've been enjoying from the cartoon side. But most of it, I genuinely do not consume a lot of comedy. Like a lot of comedy just for me comes from inspiration or like one of my favorite shows is it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So like I like kind of like dark, crass political humor in some ways that always leans in the right direction.
Okay. And what about you, Sam?
So for me, I watch more live action comedy. Like my favorite show of all time has to be SNL, and I like this one segment, The Weekend Update, just so I get to know about like all like the political stuff happening in the world. And I just find like the comedians on Weekend Update are just so smart, like Colin Jost and Michael Chase, because they have to really like keep up with the news.
Mm-hmm. But do you two want to be in politics, or what's going on? You guys are comedians. What's going on? All right, this isn't really a question, but I want to start with Sam. Give me a joke that I could, laugh at.
Okay, I always start every show off with this joke. Guys, because I have autism, people make assumptions, but let me just set the record straight. I hate Lego.
Oh, that's funny.
And I can't do math. And I fucking hate trains.
That's funny. Okay. You.
Oh no, I have to say one out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one that. No, I'm not great at on spontaneous stuff.
Okay.
I'm very. But like, here's one. Girls say that they like bad guys. My girlfriend's different. She likes bad-looking guys.
I'm a bad guy. Duh. Yeah, that was a good joke. All right. I'm going to give you the chance to ask me questions, and then I'll ask you a couple more questions. I'll start with, actually, you, Sam. What questions do you have for me?
And what kind of like was inspiration? What was your inspiration for starting your YouTube channel?
My friends made YouTube videos when they were younger. Like, I was scrolling through YouTube on my mom's phone, and I saw my friends were doing YouTube videos, and I wanted to do YouTube videos too. And now I've been doing videos for 10 years.
Oh wow,
That's really good.
Ever since August 2014, where we went downstairs in my nonna's basement and we had a little soccer match.
Very cool. What kind of stuff do you YouTube then? Wide range of things?
Oh yeah, a wide range of things. I actually have 3 channels. My main channel, under my name, because I have to, because I am John Cola, I do a wide variety of stuff. I do reviews, I do skits, I unbox stuff sometimes. I do interviews, which we'll get to in a little bit, because I have another channel. But on my main channel, I also sometimes do gaming videos, and I do funny videos with my cousins. And now that I have a 3D printer, I'm going to try to do 3D printing videos.
Oh wow.
Yeah. My second channel, VWG, Vibing with G, I interview people from around the world, including these two bozos, where I talk to them about their life, some of the inspirations, and what makes them them. What makes he, what makes her. And my third channel, I don't really use that often, but during COVID, me and my cousins, Marco and Andrew, we all used to, stay up late till 2 a.m. and play Fortnite and stream.
Mm.
I miss those days. And we also sometimes play iMessage games like Crazy 8, where Andrew's the one who always, types in the funny curse words. and it always makes me laugh. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to ask me?
No, that's off my head.
Not on the top of this baseball cap.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to ask me, Sam?
Yeah, like what were like your favorite like YouTuber like inspirations?
Oh, YouTube inspirations? That's a hard question. Well, my friends, they were the well. First off, my friends, because they were the ones who started doing YouTube videos before I did, and I wanted to be like them too. But notable people wise, oh man, that's a hard question. I like. I'm not sure if this is inspiration, but I like watching Watch Mojo because I love top tens, and I just like sometimes, as I mentioned before, I like Ryan Reynolds, and he apparently has a YouTube channel, and he does a lot of funny stuff, which I really like. Another proper YouTube inspiration has to be, oh man, what's a good YouTuber? I like Mr. Beast because he's full of it. Even though there's been some stuff that's not been true over Mr. Beast over the past couple of years, if you know what I mean. He's a great entertainer and has a lot of energy. And I like that he's still doing videos at age 28 or 26. Like, I love young people doing stuff like this. And I love you guys that are doing great comedy at a very young age. And you'll make it to Wikipedia someday.
You can make your own page, so you can make it to Wikipedia.
Yes and no, because I'd rather wait till someone,
Makes it for you.
yeah. I don't want to be a cheater, even though I'm single. Okay. Next question is going to be for Luke. Your stage name is Luke Blessed. Where did the stage name come from?
My stage name is Luke West, but my Instagram is Luke Blessed. But the name came from high school because blessed was like a slang that people used back then. Like, oh, that's blessed, And so people always just called me Luke Blessed. And then that was just the origin of the handle.
Achoo. Okay. And Sam, which comedians would you like to interview one day if you had an YouTube channel like me?
I probably want to interview Joe Rogan because I feel like he's a fun person to interview.
Oh yeah, he has his own podcast.
Yeah, and I also kind of dream on being on Rogan one day.
Oh, I want to be on Joe Rogan's podcast. I'm sorry. Continue.
And I kind of want to be on Rogan's podcast because I feel like that's how you get like publicity. I feel like Joe Rogan's kind of like that one guy like every comic like wants to impress right now.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. So, Luke, how did you get into the quote-unquote dark comedy?
I don't really know. I don't know how to describe my comedy yet. I'm so new to it. Like I have like some grotesque humor, some dark humor. I think a lot of the dark stuff is more so like I really like Anthony Jeselnik, and he makes dark jokes about things that, but like in very politically aware and like aggressive ways, but like are actually good commentary. I think that's the lane that I'm trying to craft for myself, is how can I be dark in some ways while making a point or making a like societal critique that personally I'm against. So like I don't really think I have a style yet. That's something I'm working towards, and it's more so how can I do some of the basics, some of the groundwork to get me to that level.
You have the hairstyle, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, when you two are not performing comedy, what makes you laugh? Sam?
Sometimes it's everyday occurrences. I actually have a story I want to tell you.
Story time.
So I was at my Seneca math class, and I'm just sipping a Diet Coke, and then there's this person behind me. I don't even know who this guy is. He's like, hey, I'm really thirsty. Can I have a Diet Coke? And I just like had like this internal freak out. And I was like, no. And I was in my head, I was like, why am I like? I didn't even want to say I want to share my germs. It's just that felt mean. And like, I'm just not like a mean person. Like I'm just not like a person. Be like, ew, gross. Like go away from me. I'm not like that girly. I'm just very like private with my emotions sometimes. And what was going through my head were these two things. One, this guy's autistic, or he was typical, but he just never took an etiquette class before.
Damn, that's crazy. What about you, Luke?
I think that I find inspiration from anywhere, but I find a lot of inspiration in just like everyday irony of
Good point.
I think things that are socially acceptable when one person does it, and then when someone else does a very similar thing, but on something that they disagree with, it's not considered like. I find that ironic morality. I think is like I think one of the best ways to summarize that is if an attractive guy might hit on a woman, it's flirting. But if a guy that a woman doesn't find attractive, it's like borderline harassment. And like there's some irony in those things that two people could say the exact same words, but they're received
Jinx.
very differently.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the type of things that I try to point out. So for me, word choice is very important in humor.
Understandable. That's why we wordplay. Okay, I'm gonna ask you like maybe 2 or 3 more questions. Have you ever had any like some sort of like incident that you couldn't stop laughing at, Sam?
That's a good question. Actually, my sister. Like, my sister is not very smart. Like, she was actually once at the Richmond Hill bus terminal, and she accidentally sent a woman to Mississauga, even though the woman like wanted to go to like Bathurst and Lawrence. And she actually didn't realize until she was like halfway there. It was that same woman on the bus.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Okay, I'm glad I laughed at that. Let's see if I can laugh at Luke's story.
Oh no! What was the question again?
What's
Something I find that makes me laugh. And laughs a lot.
yeah? What makes you laugh hysterically? Or what do you have a story that made you laugh hysterically and you couldn't stop laughing?
Yeah, I think I like weird interactions with people, like ones that make me think like that was weird, and I think about that interaction for the rest of the night. For example, like I was on the TTC the other day, and I had my phone like this, and I was just typing out a joke, but this lady across from me was like, "Can you put your phone down?" And I was thinking, I was like, "Oh, she thinks I'm like filming her or something like that," And I was like, "So I'm not filming you, because that would be weird. I'm just writing." And she's like, "No, I have something in my leg." And I was like, my phone's not a magnet, like I'm not trying to hurt your leg. And
My leg.
And it was just like this really weird interaction with a homeless person on the TTC, and I was just thinking about it for the rest of the night, and I'm like, that's something that makes me laugh to myself. It's just like those weird interactions. Or like last night, a guy came up to me on the street. I had AirPods in. He's talking. He's having a whole conversation with me, and I'm like, I still have my AirPods in, and he thinks like I'm listening. And like those are the weird little quirky people and interactions that I think make me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's like anything like big belly laugh, but those weird interactions are something that like brings me joy.
Me too. I kind of like the weird interactions. Well, the good weird, not the crazy weird stuff. If you know what I mean. Okay, 2 more questions, then I'm gonna call it a quits unless if you two have something else you want to ask me. What do your parents think of, or what does your entire family like think of your comedy style?
Like, I think they like it. They sometimes go to all my shows. I mean, just I'm young and 18. They sometimes just don't want me being there like by myself. So they're very supportive. And my dad always says this one thing I always love. Like, some parents have to go to rinks at 5 o'clock in the morning. Then he says, me, I just go to like CD bars at like 10 p.m.
Yeah, it's a good switch. Yeah, that's probably much better for him sometimes. I think my parents. I grew up in a pretty reserved household, so my style of humor is definitely not one that I think they would have like foreseen their child doing. But I've been making those jokes at home for a long time, and I think it doesn't surprise them. I think they just want me to be like a little careful, But yeah, my parents haven't come out and watched yet, but my siblings have. So my siblings would like it a lot.
Oh, so they like coming out, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm actually gonna ask you 2 more questions. I just thought of a new one now. Would you two like to make a comedy album one day?
I would definitely like to make a comedy album. I think that'll definitely be good if I definitely like want to make it big. and like want to promote myself out to the world.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to make a comedy album one day?
I've always kind of seen myself more as a hobbyist. Like I don't really foresee a life really in comedy at times. I think I'm trying to get to that point. Like I'm trying to study more. I'm trying to learn more about the craft and become an expert in some ways. Like I feel passionate towards it, but I think I'm okay not ever putting out an album. Like right now, my goals are much more simplistic of like trying to be a headliner in Toronto, or I think I am like turning 29 this year, so
Hey,
I'm
still
not,
young.
yeah, still young, but like not don't have the energy or I guess probably like risk factor that I would have had if I was trying at like 22. So for me, it's more so I enjoy doing it. I enjoy making people laugh, and if it's something that I can do on a wider scale, then for sure. But that's not my goal right now.
Understandable. Okay, this is going to be the last question. It's going to be a really hard question. If you had to switch places with a professional comedian for 1 year, which comedian would it be and why?
I feel like it'll be Pete Davidson just because he pulls a lot of girls and he could kind of get away with weed jokes. That's why I feel like every guy probably wants to be Pete Davidson because he pulls like some of the hottest girls in Hollywood.
Okay, what about you?
George Carlin, because I want him dead. But more seriously, probably, yeah, Anthony Jeselnik. Like that would be like I don't know, even like the way he looks at comedy, I think is really respectful of the craft, and he's really dedicated to the craft, and he's not like gimmicky, and so I respect that about him. And he likes to read. I like to read, so I've got his list of like top 10 books somewhere that I'm like, oh, I should check out some of them too.
Oh, okay. Sam and Luke, thank you for taking the time to laugh with me during this interview, and I appreciate you coming all the way from downtown.
Not that far.
Oh, Sam, I need my nickel back, please.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you on the flip side.
That's the
Bye bye.